Most Shopify stores are leaving a massive amount of money on the table. And it's not because of their ads or their products, it's because they don't have these 5 email flows set up. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what they are, how they work, and how you can set them up to generate sales automatically in the background. My name's Alex if you're new, and when you're ready, let's get right into it. So email marketing will be the biggest back-end revenue system for your store because it literally generates money for you while you sleep. And altogether, there's really only 3 different parts to email marketing. You have your list building where you use different forms to capture your customers' email addresses and grow your list. Then you have your automations or your flows that run automatically in the background for you. These are things like your abandoned cart, your welcome series, or your customer win back. And these are emails that get sent to customers for different reasons. You have different triggers for each one of these. So for example, with your abandoned cart, anytime a customer lands on your website, adds products to their cart, but doesn't complete their purchase, you'll be able to send them a series of emails to win them back. We'll get into all of that later. But the third component, you have promotional emails. This is where you send different campaigns for holidays, events, different sales you're running, or anything in between. I actually talked all about promotional emails in my last video, so I'll leave a link for you guys down below in case you're interested. But today, we're focusing on the part that actually makes you money automatically, the flows. So let's start with your welcome series. This is triggered as soon as somebody joins your list. So whether they sign up for one of your pop-up forms or they complete a purchase and join your email list, they'll start to receive the emails from your welcome series. Now, the reason this matters is because it's the first impression that the customers get of your brand. You're using this to warm up cold traffic. And typically your welcome series is gonna have the highest conversion rate of any of these flows. That's because these people are just now finding out about your brand and you're hitting peak interest. So make sure you use this series to drive as many sales as you can. Now there's a few things you wanna convey in this series. You wanna give an introduction to your brand, you wanna tell who you are, the products you sell, why you sell them, who your target audience is. Just overall tell your story and who you are as a brand. But then you want to offer them some sort of a discount. This can be like 10 to 15% off their order. This can be free shipping. This can be a free gift or anything else you can think of. And besides that, you can list your product benefits, some social proof, and overall why these people should buy from you. The better you are with your storytelling and copywriting in these emails, the better they're going to convert for you. And you never just want to send one email. You always want to make sure your welcome series is composed of 3 to 5. So here's a basic workflow right here. It's triggered as soon as somebody signs up for your email list. And then after 1 minute, they're gonna get this first email right here, which gives them 10% off their order. So you guys can see this email right here, just welcomes them to your brand, gives them their 10% off discount code. You wanna make this a little bit more detailed. You wanna give a full introduction of your store, the products you sell, and why you sell them. Basically, you wanna use this welcome series to answer the who, what, when, where, why, and how of your brand. And like I already mentioned, the better you do this, the more sales you're gonna make. But with this basic workflow right here, they get that 10% off discount as soon as they sign up for your list. Then a day goes by, then they get this second email right here, another 10% off discount. This is just reminding them of their discount code, telling them it's gonna expire soon. And then after 4 days, they get a reminder email of that 10% code. So I would definitely strengthen this workflow a little bit more because like I already mentioned, you wanna tell your brand story, you wanna tell all the details about your brand, you wanna provide social proof, but you also wanna provide that 10 to 15% off discount code. That way you incentivize your customers to come back and purchase from you. So this is just a really good flow to warm up your customers and welcome them to your brand because it's triggered for every new customer that signs up for your list. So make sure this is broad enough to welcome any new customer to your brand, no matter what products they're buying from you. So next up, we have our abandoned cart or our abandoned checkout. This is where somebody adds a product to their cart or reaches checkout, but never completes their purchase. So this flow is just used to send them a couple emails to remind them to come back and make that purchase. So you guys can see all of the rules right up here at the top. It's triggered as soon as somebody starts their checkout but doesn't complete their purchase, and it ends as soon as somebody does place an order. So as soon as somebody leaves your store without completing their purchase, they're gonna get this first email right here, reminding them that the items in their cart are selling out fast. You guys can see right here, ask them what happens, list the products that are in their cart, and just reminds them to come back and make their purchase. But 11 hours later, if they still haven't bought anything from your store, they're gonna get this second email right here, reminding them about their cart one more time. You guys can see an example of how this flow works right here. It's gonna remind them about their cart, remind them to complete their purchase, and list their entire cart right here. Now, in the off chance that they still haven't completed their purchase 12 hours after this second email, they're gonna get this third one right here, reminding them to come back and complete their purchase, but also giving them 10% off their entire order. So that way they get that reminder as well as an incentive to come back and buy from you. And you guys can add any additional emails that you want to on here, but 3 is really all you need to get started. You give them 2 simple reminders, and then you come back a 3rd time and give them a really good discount code. And this can be anything 10 to 30% off your order, whatever you're comfortable giving away. Now this flow right here is going to give you the highest ROI, or return on investment, because it's literally used to recover lost revenue for your store. That way you don't miss out on any sales. So in this email series, you want to remind them to come back and complete their purchase. You want to use some sort of urgency that their card is expiring soon, or give them a discount code that's going away. And then you really want to build trust. You guys can use reviews or any other form of social proof to make them come back and buy from you. Go ahead and implement this on your own store and watch how many sales you recover. So next up, we have our browse or product abandonment. This is when somebody enters your store, views a product, but never adds it to cart, reaches checkout, or anything else. They just simply leave your store. So they enter this flow as soon as they view a product, and they exit this flow as soon as they place an order for that product. In that way, you're able to catch people earlier in your funnel. So you guys can see right here, after 2 hours, they get this initial email right here. Did something catch your eye? Take another look at these items. Then it just reminds them to come back and make the purchase from your brand. This is a very simple flow. There's only 1 email right here and 1 timer, but you guys can add as many emails as you want to on here. The great thing about these flows is they're entirely customizable. You guys can personalize these flows to your brand and test them and run with what gets you the best results. You just want to make sure you're constantly testing. And basically this flow is just used to remind them to come back and complete their purchase. And you just want to provide all the benefits of your products and your brand. Just overall tell your story. But like I already mentioned, this is a very simple email flow, but every brand should be using it. And next up, we have our post-purchase emails. There's many different variations of these emails, but this one specifically is the cross-sell. And as you guys can see right here, they enter this workflow as soon as they place an order from your store, and they're gonna exit this workflow as soon as they place a second order with all these products you're gonna upsell them. And this works because it's gonna help you build your brand and really increase your customer lifetime value. This just means people will spend more on your store throughout the time that they're a customer. And you can use flows like this to really build trust with your brand and cut back on refunds and chargebacks. Now, you don't want to be too salesy in these emails. You definitely want to provide value and show why these customers should buy from you. Just really talk about your products and what's in it for your customer, because that's all they really care about at the end of the day. And you can use these email flows to thank your customers, provide tips, show them how to use their products, or you can upsell and cross-sell your customers on your existing products, but there's no wrong answer here. And to start, this simple flow only has 1 timer and 1 email. But again, you can add as many as you want to on here. And last but not least, we have our re-engagement flows. We use these to retarget inactive customers to come back and buy from us again. And this is a very important customer reactivation flow. So this workflow right here is triggered as soon as someone places an order from you, and they exit this workflow once they place a second order. So as you guys can see right here, after 30 days, you just say, I haven't heard from you lately. Is everything all right? You guys can customize this time right here entirely, because for some people, it's gonna make sense to remind them every 30 days. And for other people, it's gonna make sense to remind them every 6 months. Unless you have a subscription product, you're definitely gonna wanna push this back a little bit. Because if you're selling a normal dropshipping product, like a hand massager or something, you're not gonna want people to come back every 30 days. But you can always upsell them on your additional products later. But after whatever amount of time you set passes, you just remind them that your brand simply still exists. You're just asking them why they haven't bought anything from you in a while. And if this email isn't successful, another 10 days goes by. And then you tell them, we miss you. You haven't bought anything from us in forever. And if they still haven't bought anything after 5 days, you send them 1 more email right here. You guys can actually give them 15% off their next order. And these emails tend to convert really well because you're reminding your customers that your brand still exists. Because customers don't think about your store every day. They need reminders like this. And basically, you just use this flow to revive any dead traffic on your store. And this is just a way to make free additional revenue. So you can really boost your sales when this is all set up right. But in this email flow, you just want to convey to your customers that you miss them. You can reiterate any new offers that you're running or any additional products that you've launched since. But this is just a great way to remind them of your brand, the products you sell, and any launches since they bought from you. And the best thing about this workflow right here is that once they complete it, if they still haven't bought from you, you can clean them off your list entirely because they're no longer interested in your brand. So you can use flows like this to really clean up your email list because you don't want tens of thousands of people clogging up your list if they're not going to buy from you. You only want to target people that are active and still care about your brand. And instead of building all of this from scratch, this is exactly why I use Omnisend. They already have all of these flows and more pre-built for you. And if you're migrating from another platform, they'll literally handle the migration and everything else for you. So you don't have to rebuild any of your flows. Like, you guys can see all these different email automations and flows you can use on your own store. You have your welcome series, your cart abandonments, your browse abandonments. You have these different goals right here, like to convert subscribers, recover visitors, cross-sell, build loyalty, reactivate customers. Pretty much everything we just talked about in this video. And this is how stores start generating revenue in the background without constantly relying on ads. So if you guys want to try out Omnisend yourself, I'll go ahead and leave a link for you guys down below. Once you have these 5 flows running on your store, they'll start to generate sales for you automatically in the background. In fact, most brands generate 30 to 40% of their total revenue from email alone. So you definitely won't want to forget about this. And if you found any value in this video, don't forget to drop a like, share it with others, and subscribe for more. I have a ton of resources linked down below for you guys, like my free course to help you get started. Don't miss out on any of those. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.